couple of days ago, I ran into one of the guys that I used to go on dates with. At first, I wasn't gonna tell this story. But honestly, I was like, you know what? It's a pretty good story to tell. I was at the bar in New York City and I saw him from a distance, and then I saw him make eye contact with me. I was a little nervous for a second because I didn't know what he was gonna say, but one thing about me and my little fun fact of the day is I'm very good at communicating, so I was like, I got this. I really didn't know if he knew that I moved on with somebody else, so I was like, if he's gonna try and hit on me, obviously one of the first things I'm gonna tell him is I'm with somebody. One of the first things that he said to me when he walked over was like, hey, how are you? And then he like immediately went into it and he's like, so I just want to say, like, obviously I keep up with you on social media. I'm so happy to see you doing well, and I'm so happy you found somebody. He starts going into the story and he's like, you know, it's so beautiful and like you really deserve happiness, and the kid that you're with looks like he deserves you too. He was like, I know the story behind him, so that means you were friends with him when we were talking, but like nonetheless, like it really does make sense to me. I was just like so taken back, and I was pretty honest. I was like, me and him were kind of in like this really hard battle trying to deal with these emotions, so it did play a role in like us not working out. And I knew with telling him that he may have got just a little bit offended. I know it's not like the best thing to hear, but I'm also very honest, and he was just like so respectful and like he really appreciated the honesty. I think it was like a little bit of closure. Sometimes I would just be like, you know, I do feel a little bit bad that like this was something that I was battling behind the scenes. I just didn't know how to go about it, and I also was like running from it. I apologize that things were really tricky at this time, and he was like, no, like I get it. If I was in the same situation, I also would have a hard time. Like, you're human, it makes sense. I feel like it was like one of those things that happened that I didn't realize that I really could have used to like feel a little bit better. I think it was like always eating at me in the back of my head. Like, I hope, you know, I did my best at the situation, and I really was sad that maybe I couldn't give the people that I was going on dates with all of me because of this. As soon as I got home, I called Mirko, and he was like, that's actually really mature and really sweet, and I really fuck with that conversation. I was like, wow, I really appreciate you. So I just wanted to share that for everybody out there that always says that all these guys are toxic. There are some good guys out there. I just thought it was really, really nice. So that's it. Okay, love you guys. Bye.